Shalom. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah Kodash, Barakathum, to the Akim that's laboring and doing this work in truth and sincerity, and double honor to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone. I want to just quickly talk about faith, and this is the main reason why, us men, that are in the truth, we go out and do the things that we do, as far as doing this work, we firmly believe on this truth, and we know through faith that Yahweh Shai has come back to deliver his elect, and Lord willing, we're among those men, and this thing about faith, goes a long way in this truth, and we have to apply this faith in all aspects of our walk, the reason why we're doing this is through faith, but also when we're just dealing with the world, which is the valley of the shadow of death, faith has to apply also when we going in our daily travels, So real quickly, I'm going to read Hebrews chapter 11, verse 1. Now faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. For by it the elders obtained a good report. Right? Verse 3. Through faith, we understand that the worlds were framed by the word of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, so that the things which are seen were not made of things which do appear, and the worlds are framed by the word of the Most High, and you can go into the book of Daniel's, to where these kingdoms, okay, have their certain dispensation of time to rule, and we know that this kingdom also will fall. You see, all right, they have a balance that they can't pass, and that's the world's being framed by the word of the Most High, So the things that we actually see now, we know that they don't appear to be to where it's going to be the end all be all, Like we know that there's a kingdom to come. We know that there's a world to come, Okay, but real quick, I wanted to just touch on that faith thing because I wanted to get into real quick. I wanted to get into Luke, chapter 10, verse 1. Right. After these things, Yahweh Shai appointed other 70 also, and sent them two and two before his face into every city and place whither himself would come, and through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, this is where you see these camps out there, in these different cities, to go out there and teach the word. You see, when you first come in, you get built up in this thing, man, and then when the spirit allows it, man, you get into the camp, okay, and you go out there and do the work. But I want to jump down to verse 17, okay? Right? And the 70 returned, okay? Which were the prophets, basically, which Yahweh Shai sent out, all right? And returned again with joy, saying, Lord, even the devils are subject unto us through thy name, So they came back in a joyous state, saying that the devils are subject to us through our name, and we see examples of that, and through brothers, man, okay, how these spirits are subdued, what I'm saying, when his word is coming out, man, because we know that this word is quick and powerful and sharper than any two-edged sword. You see, all right, we stir up them spirits, and they get stirred up, man, and it's through their own condemnation, and we have the power to subdue them too as well, because it's going to get into it, right? And he said unto them, I beheld Satan as lightning fall from heaven, and basically we're seeing Satan fall from heaven fast with us doing this work, and that's increasing in doing that work, right? Here's the point, verse 19. Behold, I give unto you power to tread on serpents and scorpions, and over all the power of the enemy, and nothing shall by any means hurt you. And we have to firmly believe in that we have power over these serpents and scorpions, man, which is these minions and demons out here, you know, preaching this word. You see, you know, right? It says, verse 20. It says, notwithstanding, in this rejoice not that the spirits are subject unto you, but rather rejoice because your names are written in heaven. You know, and this is what we got to hold fast to, and this is the reason why we continue to do what we do. You know, but the point I wanted to make was that we also have the power over these spirits, man, in our everyday travels, man. When we're out in our Clark Kent, so to speak, you know, and we have to firmly believe in that. You see, all right. This is let me get Matthew's. (17) and 14. All right. And when they were come, and when they were come to the multitude, there came to him a certain man, kneeling down unto him, saying, Lord, have mercy on my son, for he is a lunatic, and sore vexed, for oft times he falleth into the fire and off into the water. And I brought him to thy disciples, and they cannot cure him. Okay, so now he's talking to here Yahushua about the for him to cure his son. Okay, all right, because he has demons on him. All right. Then Yahushua answered and said, O faithless and perverse generation, how long shall I be with you? How long shall I suffer you? Bring him hither to me. And Yahushua rebuked the devil, and he departed out of him, and the child was cured from that very hour. Then the disciples came to Yahushua apart and said, Why could we not cast him out? And Yahushua said unto them, Because of your unbelief. For verily I say unto you, if ye have faith as a grain of mustard seed, ye shall say unto this mountain, Remove hence to yonder place, and it shall be removed, and nothing shall be impossible unto you. But howbeit, this kind goeth out by not out by prayer and fasting, you know, and you need that faith as a grain of a mustard seed, man, you know. But to be able to get built up to having increasing that faith, though, you know, you do it by prayer and fasting. You know, that was the point there. You see, and we have to understand that we have power over these spirits when we're dealing on our everyday travels, man. When you have certain people that come up against you, okay, and in carnalness, as far as trying to use Esau's decrees against you, you see, you know, we know that we can pray to the Lord, man, and have the Lord to have that to be to turn things over into your favor, man. You know, you see, you know, basically just having your enemies to be at peace with you, man. You see, praying to soften or whoever's heart that needs to be softened, you know, and have the Lord to control those spirits, man. Okay, to where things would fall into your favor, man. You know, and any wicked device that comes up against you, man, to have it to fall upon their own head, man. You know, you have to firmly believe that you pray for that, man, and that will happen. You know, in the trials and tribulations that we go through in our walk, man. You know, not just the whole ministry. We have that faith though, but applying it in our everyday life. You know, as far as us trying to tread the waters, man, and stay away from that temptation, man. You see, you know. It says but that's the point right there. But I want to get real quick. I want to get Sirach. In the Apocrypha. Okay. 35 and 16. Right? He that serveth the Lord shall be accepted with favor, and his prayer shall reach unto the clouds, man. You know, and we serving the Lord. You know what I'm saying? And we are expected to be accepted with favor. You know, We have hope in that. You see, right? The prayer of the humble pierceth the clouds, and till it come nigh, he will not be comforted. So we got to complain to the Lord, man. We got to continue to pray to the Lord, man, and when in a humble and contrite spirit, man. Okay. You see, the Lord kind of puts you through things, man, to knock you down to a couple of notches, man. But you got to stay in that humble spirit, man. Okay, right? And he will not depart till the Most High shall behold to judge righteously and execute judgment, man. And we have to continue to pray unto the Lord, man, to make things to go in our favor, man. When we're being dealt with unjustly, when you're dealing with Esau's decrees or Esau's laws, and you have the people of the world that may use these tactics against you, okay, and really it's this Satan, these are Satan's minions that put it in their heart, man, to come up against you, man. You see, but we have our power source, man, and we have to firmly believe that our prayers are piercing the clouds, man. You see, right? Verse 18. For the Lord will not be slack, neither will the mighty be patient towards them, till he have smitten in sunder the loins of the unmerciful, and repaid vengeance to the heathen, till he have taken away the multitude of the proud, and broken the scepter of the unrighteous, man. You see? And we have to firmly believe that the Lord is not slack. He's not slack, man. And the mighty is not going to be patient towards them when that judgment comes down on these people, man, that come up against his servants, man. You see? The scriptures say, basically, all right, we're going to get it real quick. Well, I'm going to quote it, that he will cause thy enemies to entreat thee well, man, with the remnant, man, but you want to correlate that, man, with the elect, man. You see? Right? But he will pay a vengeance to the heathen, okay, till he have taken away the multitude of the proud and broken the scepter of the unrighteous, man. Because these people that come up against us are all unrighteous, man, and they're prideful, man. Right? Verse 19. Till he have rendered to every man according to his deeds, and to the works of men according to their devices, till he have judged the cause of his people and made them to rejoice in his mercy, man. And these men are going to be judged according to their works, man. Okay, all right, and according to their devices, man. Those wicked devices that try to come up against his men that are out there doing the work, man. Scriptures say, "Seek thee the kingdom of heaven, and all these things shall be added unto you, man." And really the main thing is grace and mercy, man. That mercy, man. And to not have us to have to be taken, man, our foot to fall, man. Not to be devoured, man, by Esau's decrees, man. Okay. We gotta continue to extend that faith through those everyday travels. You see, right? Mercy is seasonable in the time of affliction, as clouds of rain in the time of a drought. So that mercy is gonna come in that perfection, man. Okay? In that time of affliction, man, we hope to have that mercy, man. We have faith that mercy is going to be applied to us, man, because we're his men that's out there doing this work, man. Okay? And we have to firmly believe in that, man. And we have the power over these spirits, man. You see? And just to be able to increase that, we have to do it with prayer and fasting, man. And it's something that we have to really work on individually to do it more, Okay? All right, so with that, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakak, Wadash, Barakathum, to the Akim that's laboring and doing its work in truth and sincerity, and double honor to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Shalom.